Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. These are going to be Mercury retrograde messages for my dearest Libras. So Libra, we have Mercury going retrograde on May 29th. And in fact, this energy started with the shadow period sometime back in mid-May. Mercury will go direct on June 22nd, and this is the most classic of classic Mercury retrogrades. It's in Gemini, and in Gemini, it's all about receiving and channeling. It has scanned and translated, transmitting energy of mind to all. So this Gemini Mercury retrograde is a snappy multi-mix of details that will really stir up your thoughts and just have your synapses firing. It really is a time to be weary of signing contracts, getting new jobs, making large purchases. You have to go over all the details. Remember, Mercury rules contracts and it rules short distance travel and communication. So it's imperative that you communicate with intention because there's so many opportunities for miscommunication, misinterpretation at this time. But it's also really important, guys, that you check the house where Mercury falls in your birth chart. Okay, so while it's retrograde, it's the area of your life that's going to be specifically affected. So for example, if Mercury falls into your fourth house, it's going to affect home and family matters more than anything. Now, it's also really important to note that this retrograde is coming at a period of time when we're kind of coming out of quarantine life, okay? So if you're in the northern hemisphere, it's summertime. If you're in southern hemisphere, it's, winter time. It's going to be a little bit of a frenetic energy, a manic spree. And it's going to ask us to really be discerning and to continue to protect ourselves. The skills that we cultivated at high stakes during the pandemic need to be revisited at this time to make sure that we're not reckless, but also so we can enjoy this summer or this time of love. Okay, so Libras, I'm going to jump into this reading, and as I'm doing it, I'm going to ask that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, and if you like the cards I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. I'm going to pull some numerology cards, Libra, just to sort of get an overall energy before we jump right into the reading. All right, so messages for my Libras, please, for this Mercury in retrograde. All right, so we see domestic harmony. So yeah, some of you guys have that fourth house energy going on. 46 breaks down to a 10, so it seems like, trouble around the home or within particular relationships are going to be, fading or ending. We get 85, follow your dreams. Beautiful, beautiful. And we have manifestation, Libra. Look at all these yummy, yummy colors we have here with this bubblegum pink and this bright blue. It's like things are really, really getting so much better for you, it feels like. You're manifesting, whether that's love and harmony within your home or within your relationships, and you're also following your dreams. So that is awesome. And we get self-love because Libra, it all starts with self-love, right? Wow. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages come through. So the first card I'm going to pull is, what is Mercury bringing into your life? Okay, so what is this Mercury retrograde bringing into your life? Oftentimes it's bringing up, situations or people from the past. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. And it's usually for healing and clearing or closure and moving on, or it can be a rekindling as well. So we see the Lovers in reverse. So we have Gemini energy, okay? So the Lovers in reverse here, you guys, could be that you're in separation from somebody or there was some sort of lack of harmony within this relationship. So this is going to be at the forefront. So for many of my Libras, this is going to be a love relationship reading, or it could just deal with partnerships in general, which can be business, it can be with family, definitely soulmate energy. So remember, they come in all different shapes and forms. So the aspect of your life that's going to be most affected, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So some of my Libras, you may have been You may have felt like there was a missed opportunity with this person or in this situation. Some of you were trying to create something and it just wasn't able to take root. Now, this could be in the past or this could be currently. But remember, I don't believe in missed opportunities. When we have rejection or things don't work out, it's usually for our protection or our redirection. So what you can do, okay, is the King of Swords in reverse. So for me, this is about that Mercury retrograde energy of communication. The King of Swords in reverse can indicate that you're dealing here with an ex, somebody who may reach out and communicate with you, somebody that maybe you tried to start something with and it just didn't get off the ground. There could have been a third party situation involved because the Lovers originally was the card of choice. So this is about making decisions, but I also feel like this could be somebody that you're not talking to, somebody you're not expecting communication from. This could be somebody that you're very angry with. Okay, the King of Swords in reverse can also be somebody that didn't really treat you well in the past. But again, Mercury retrograde is about bringing back these situations and people so that we can get healing and closure. Okay. Now, if it wasn't, for example, an abusive situation here, Libra, it may be that there's a possibility here of a rekindling, but we'll go ahead and we'll pull some more cards first. So the lessons that we're learning this period, we see the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I definitely feel like you or this person, maybe even both of you, you may have been spying on each other. You may have been watching each other heavily during this time of separation. Okay, but it's also about, this card in this deck is about gossip. And I'm also getting this need here to protect yourself or to protect this relationship. Have that relationship bubble, because I don't know if there was some sort of third party interference here, Libra. Doesn't necessarily mean that there's a romantic rival. But if we're starting a business, if we have an innovative idea, if we're starting a new project or we're starting a new relationship, I firmly believe that it's so important to keep it close to your chest, to nurture it, to let it incubate, let it grow, and let it happen and unfold organically, but also out of the limelight. Now, we can't always determine that. We can't always control that. But what I'm feeling here with the King of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse, that there were too many people involved. Okay, so it may have been friends and family weighing in on this person, on this relationship. Okay, it could be exes, it could be people that were trying to get with you, trying to get with them. And it doesn't have to be a love relationship again. It could be a business idea that you had that, I feel like there were a lot of naysayers. And so it's so important, Libra, to take a look at that. And I'm just getting this need to protect whatever this is in a energetic bubble. Okay. And I feel like that's a major lesson that you're learning. I think there's also possibility that there was, or there has been some sort of miscommunication, or there was something that was said that somebody didn't mean. So it is about communicating with intention, but it's also about weighing up the options. Now, Libra, you guys are the sign of the scale. So it's about seeing things from both sides of the story. It could be somebody that didn't do that and misjudged you or the situation, or vice versa. So the part of your past that you need to reflect on in order to heal and aid on your journey is the Six of Swords, resolution. So Libra, it's so funny because as we were doing this reading, I was thinking, I have my Mars in Libra. And so I'm somebody who doesn't particularly love conflict, but when there is conflict, a Mars and Libra person is sort of, we go back and forth. We want everybody to win. We want to come up with a resolution, a solution that works for everyone. And it's a little bit difficult with Mars energy because Mars energy is passionate and fiery and decisive and masculine. And, Libra is like, let's see how this works out for everybody. So it can create a little bit of an energetic push and a pull. And so that's what I'm seeing here, Libra. Like you're being asked to focus on finding creative solutions for you and for everyone involved. Okay. And you may have been dealing with somebody that wasn't necessarily on the same page when it came to that. You may have been dealing with somebody who was highly reactive. Okay. Or somebody, who lashed out because they weren't getting what they wanted, or, they felt like they were being left behind or something like that. Because I see you in this beautiful energy of following your dreams. You may be doing something here, Libra, that triggers others, and that is something that, not to flippantly ignore or to to brush off. But it's also about, what I'm getting is protecting your energy. Because as long as you're not hurting anybody else, but if you have people that are coming at you because you're getting some sort of success in love and business, following your dreams. Maybe you're taking that vacation you've always wanted to. Maybe, you're starting a family. Maybe you're getting married. Maybe you're just in a happy relationship. Whatever it is, it's like I see you in the they're showing me you in the middle of a lotus, blossoming, ascending, manifesting. And not everybody is going to be okay with that. And that's a reflection of what's going on within them. But it's also about protecting your energy and realizing that, and not allowing naysayers or people throwing you shade to sort of pull you off your game. It's about finding peace. It's about moving on. It's also about, coming up with ways to, to make everybody happy, but first and foremost, you and yourself, and protecting that what you love. All right, so we do see the Ace of Cups in reverse here, Libra, as your final outcome. So I do feel like some of you may be feeling drained. This whole season, we're in the middle of eclipse season. We're coming out of quarantine. We have Saturn, Pluto, and Mercury in retrograde. It's confusing energy, and it may not clear up until the middle of July, okay? But what I'm getting with these two aces in reverse, you're going to see why certain things, situations, people in your life didn't work out, because they may not have been for your highest and your greatest good. Okay, and it's about getting peace of mind. Some of my Libras, you had to make a difficult decision to protect your home, to protect your family, okay, or even to protect your relationship. All right, and your overall energy is the sun, but this is what I'm talking about, Libra, because your overall energy is happiness, is co-creation. And I feel like you've had to make a lot of really difficult decisions along the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify, but I love that this came out, because I think you're also seeing that, you're seeing that these two aces in reverse, whatever they are, they're not actually missed opportunities. They're putting you, again, oh, wow, this card just popped out and fell on my leg upside down. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You may have been overgiving to a situation as well. Okay, and there may also be somebody that you were dealing with that didn't want to receive your love or what you had to offer. And I think you realize that. You made a tough decision. You may have walked away from someone, and especially if it's this King of Swords in reverse, okay, because it wasn't in alignment with who you are, Libra. And what I'm getting with the Lovers in reverse is it may have taken you a while to get there, but to have no guilt or shame about making this decision that was best for you and truthfully for everybody involved, okay? So let's go ahead and see. Let's clarify. So why is the Lovers in reverse? What is this difficult decision my Libras are making? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So it could be with the mother or father of your child. It could also be a business decision. Maybe you separating from a partner, a business partner, a friend. I was going to say a family friend. That may be for some of you. But what I love about this Queen of Pentacles, Libra, is you're focusing on building yourself up. And we saw that Six of Pentacles in reverse that just floated onto my knee that just popped out, because some of you guys, you are feeling drained because you may have been in a situation that was imbalanced where you were overgiving, whether that's time, energy, love, money, and resources. And although she does look regretful, that Queen of Pentacles, she's also knowing that it's time to give back to herself. That is the Six of Swords. It's time to detach from, this negative, anything negative that was going on here. Recognize it as part of your story, but move forward, okay? So we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys, this is financial. You've had some sort of financial investment that didn't work out. It could be a relationship, okay? It could be a home or something like that. But what's beautiful is you're no longer carrying around the burden of this being a missed opportunity or the one that got away. You're releasing these responsibilities. Some of you guys, you were really carrying somebody else's weight, or you were doing too much. This could be in the workplace. It could be emotional heavy lifting in a relationship, but you're releasing the burden of this missed opportunity. And this is your spiritual guidance. You're following your passion. You're following your dreams. Okay. And some of you guys, you've experienced like a bit of serendipity, signs and synchronicities. There was something that you really wanted or you thought was best for you, like a job, for example, and maybe you lost that job or you didn't get the promotion that you wanted, or it didn't, or something fell through, but it's putting you on your path. It maybe even gave you the time to see what your true passion is, and you are following it and you are manifesting happiness, wealth, and abundance. Look at that. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So, this is what I'm seeing is there's a true pair here. So many of you guys, it may be a relationship that you viewed as the one, or you've been really focused on the one that got away. Somebody may be seeing you that way, Libra. But what I'm seeing here is this is destiny. This turn of events is putting you into union, or bringing you into union with your true divine counterpart, the King and the Queen of Pentacles, right there. For some of you, it could be a reconciliation, something that you really truly believed would never happen. So it may come as quite a surprise. Now, if it is a reconciliation, what I'm seeing here is, somebody's regretting a decision that they made, whether it's you or them. I kind of feel like it's them though, in letting you go. And they may not have been talking to you. You could be blocked or vice versa. Okay, there's no communication, but I do feel like you guys haven't let each other out of each other's energy. And this person very well may be watching you. But for some of my Libras, this is a brand new person. Okay. And you're realizing that there was a past situation that wasn't in alignment with you. And you're being honest with yourself about that. You're not carrying around the heavy burdens of the one that got away or missing an opportunity. I love this energy for you guys. I really do. So the lesson here is about communication, the Page of Swords. It may have been somebody that wasn't quite ready for commitment. There's definitely been a period of there's been a setback, there's been a pause, there's been a period where you weren't communicating, or maybe there was a period where you were single. And not for all of you is this a separation. It's not always like, this isn't working, so done, I'm not putting any work into it. What I'm seeing here is that there was maybe a lack of communication, something that was said or done. And this time apart, or this time by yourself to really go inward and reflect, you're seeing things differently. I also see that Libra, as a result of you channeling this energy, the tough decisions that you've made, channeling energy back into yourself, your healing is causing somebody to see you very differently. Okay. And in a much more powerful, a more beautiful light. Some of you may have children with this person, but Libra, you guys are absolutely, you're standing in the sun. We've got High Priestess energy, okay, which is about somebody who was quiet or somebody who pulled back. They've learned some lessons. They've gone within, they've reflected, and they're reaching out. It could be you, and some of you guys, you're reaching out for your dreams. Okay, there's something that maybe you sidelined, because life got in the way. But Libra, this is amazing. You're manifesting. It's like you're manifesting whatever your biggest dream is. It's like love and business. It's a relationship that's stable, that's safe, that's secure. This is a power couple, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So for many of you guys, and if it doesn't resonate as love, it's that dream job. It's that person that wants to invest in you, in your craft, in your business. All right, it's beautiful energy. So we're looking at, we're looking at moving on with the Six of Swords, part of your past that you're reflecting on and finding creative solutions, getting peace of mind. Yeah, I'm seeing here, Libra, you also may have taken your time. If this was a separation and you're coming back into union with somebody, or, you went through like a difficult breakup or a job loss, I'm seeing here that you're also recognizing the importance of not reacting too quickly, of not making decisions based on, on passion, for example. So, it's about tempering your emotions and your actions, looking at everything from every angle here to see what is the best decision. And I do feel like you may have turned this person down if they came back to you too early, or if they had, you would have turned them down because you may not have been ready, or vice versa. So what I'm seeing here is I also feel like you guys are ready for a change. You're ready for something new, and energetically that's what's being brought to you. But it's imperative with this Ace of Cups in reverse that you understand divine timing is at work. If we try to rush this or to force this, and many of you guys are going to look back and say, if this opportunity had presented to me I can't speak. If this opportunity had presented itself to me 3 months ago, 6 months ago, I probably would have taken it, but I wouldn't have been ready. Okay, so this is all about being ready, Libra. All right, and some of you guys, yeah, you are feeling emotionally drained. So there's a warning to really put this energy back into yourself. Some of you, you may have been dealing with a third-party situation, and you may be just releasing that. You know, it may have been that you were holding on to that self-doubt. You were holding on to feeling like you weren't good enough. Maybe somebody chose somebody over you, but Libra, you are now choosing you. And you're releasing the burdens, and you're like, you know what, thank you for the lesson. You know, I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful life, right? Because in this Queen of Wands energy, you're building yourself up. You're going after your dreams. You're following your dreams. You're manifesting love and abundance. It's bringing you the right person, okay, if it wasn't this past person. Now, for all of you, it's not going to be a third-party situation, okay? And whatever you decide on this channel, there is no judgment. I mean, life is different for all of us. But what I'm seeing here is the Queen of Wands, despite any sort of heartbreak, despite any missed opportunities, she's moving forward, and it's bringing her happiness, harmony, manifestation of her dreams. Many of you guys, you're becoming entrepreneurs. You have this seductive and magnetic quality around you, Libra, that's truly irresistible to your divine counterpart. Overall energy, we get the Queen of Cups in reverse. So we get a lot of queens here. Okay, so some of you guys, again, you're realizing, oh, but we get the Two of Cups there and the Seven of Wands. Somebody's letting their defenses down, okay, after experiencing a lot of heartbreak. Some of you guys, this is your person. It is your 1111. Okay, and there's some sort of shadow work that needed to happen. It could have been a third-party situation, but I see you really recovering from that, Libra. And whether you're reconciling with this person, and I know not all of you are going to be up for that, that's totally fine. Like I said, everybody's path is different. But I see you letting your defenses down and letting love back in. But with this Queen of Cups energy, there's a little bit of there's a need to be more emotionally available. And for some of my Libras, you know, you might have your heart really guarded. And again, it may not be in love and relationships. It may be that you want to be on the stage. Maybe you want to be an actor or an actress. You know, maybe you're trying to start a business. And I feel like there were people that were throwing shade at you or telling you you couldn't do it. But you've learned a lesson. You're building up that protective energy around the situation, around yourself. And this Queen of Wands, she is unstoppable. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the Island Time Wellness cards for you. These are, you know, love and romance messages, but we can apply them to whatever your situation might be. This is such a beautiful reading, Libra. Angel of Happiness is coming to bless your life. But it's because of the work you've done, okay? Because of the work you've done, Libra. All right, let's go ahead and see. All right, so we get mask. So not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. Some of you guys, this King of Swords energy in the past, you may have been dealing with somebody who may have been emotionally manipulative. The King of Swords in reverse can be a narcissist energy. It could have been a partner. Okay, it could have been a family member. It could have been a part of you that was telling yourself that you couldn't do this, that you weren't good enough. But you know what? You're purging and releasing that. There's also somebody here who, you know, if you're in separation from somebody, they're still in your energy. They might not be communicating with you. You might not in the 3D want to believe that they have feelings for you. They absolutely do. They're watching, they're waiting, and they're holding back. We get clock, need time, takes time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. Yeah. So some of my Libras, you know, I think a lot of you as well are sort of done waiting. You're realizing that you were holding on to this missed opportunity. You were integrating that energy and it was keeping you stuck. And I'm just seeing, boom, I'm done. I'm ready. I'm ready to move forward. Now, retrograde periods aren't always a time about pushing forward. It's about pulling back, reflecting, you know, healing, and creating a fertile environment for you to follow your dreams for manifestation. Okay, and for some of you guys, it may have been about, there may have been a discussion about having children is what I'm getting, because they showed me, yes, it may seem a little bit hackneyed here, but the biological clock, you may have been dealing with somebody that wasn't on the same page. I do see that changing here with that Queen of Pentacles, whether they're changing their mind, they're seeing things differently, or it's a brand new person. Okay, just be patient is the message there. And then I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wanting to date. So somebody may be asking you out on a date. But I also feel like if this is a creative project, Libra, or if it has to do with your, your work, that people are starting to really recognize that you're awesome at what you do, what your unique qualities and gifts that you bring to this relationship, to the table, to the workplace, to your craft, to your art. I think you're getting a lot of praise, and I think you're going to really start to see that, being true to yourself, following your dreams, this is where you manifest your happiness. Now, for some of my Libras, okay, there is this energy with the Page of Swords and the King of Swords, somebody who's not dealing, somebody who's hurt, somebody who's avoiding you, somebody who's still angry. I do feel some of my Libras, if that's somebody that you don't really want to reconcile with, you are going to be meeting somebody new. I also feel like if that is a person that you feel is your person, you need to be patient, okay? Because they are still hurting, but they are going to reach out. All right, Libra. So yes, let's go ahead and see what else comes through. All right, so we get orphaned. Yeah. Okay, so somebody's feeling alone. Somebody might be feeling left out. And that's what I'm getting, Libra. I feel like maybe you were in this energy, but you're releasing it. You're realizing, you know what? I'm moving forward. Somebody here, I feel like, left you out in the cold or made you feel that way. Some of you guys are going deep. You're doing inner child work as well. Somebody here wasn't fair. Look at this. This is your card. Number 38 breaks down to an 11. All right, so that's a nod for those of you on the twin flame journey. But this is also your card. Something here was out of balance. Okay, and what I'm seeing here is karma is being balanced out. You guys have moved through or are moving through a very difficult period. But you guys, domestic harmony, 10, a completion of a difficult cycle. Some of you might be leaving a very difficult marriage behind. You're following your dreams and you are manifesting the sun, happiness, co-creation, a beautiful, beautiful relationship. And look, we see chaos and conflict, number 33. So a master teacher number about learning tough spiritual lessons, but this is in reverse, moving away from chaos and conflict. Yeah, Libra, you don't need anybody's drama. You don't. You don't. And for some of you guys, you are in theater or in the arts, because I'm seeing the mask and I just want to talk about drama and I want to talk about the stage. So some of you guys, you're really going to be recognized for your work, whether that's spoken word, whether that's poetry, music, but it's just, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous energy. All right, let's see what messages come through for my dear Libras. Okay, we get Lady Portia, divine order. Yes. All right. So do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So again, Libra, this is you following your heart. Okay. This is you following your dreams. It may seem scary. It may feel like you don't have any support, but Libra, you've got this. Yeah. And I feel like it's either friends or family, or it's a particular person or a partner. Somebody along the way told you couldn't, okay? Or that this would never work out. And Libra, you are proving them wrong. Ooh, but it hasn't been easy. Yeah, because we have to fight our inner demons first, right? Like we have to believe in ourselves. And when people put us down or say we can't, it doesn't matter how strong you are. It does make an impact, but I see you just changing that up, protecting your energy, believing in yourself, believing in what you want to do. And you're getting recognition and reward for it. You are a being of the universe. Feel the connection. You are never alone. So after a period of that orphaned energy, yeah, Libra, you are not alone. And I think you're also calling in a lot of soul tribe members here as well. So you're going to start seeing that, the people and the situations that you attract are vastly different than, in the past. All right, so the time is right. Have faith. Your desire is about to come to fruition. So there's that manifestation, Libra. Whatever it is you are manifesting, it is bringing you love and happiness and the sun. You know, I hear, here comes the sun. Libra. All right. Sometimes what you seek is as simple as being still and staying focused. Yeah. And some of you guys, it is, you're staying present. You're realizing that some of you may have been living in the past about, you know, this missed opportunity. But you know, I see this shift. Like, I'm awesome. I deserve this. And that's exactly what's coming towards you. So Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.